guys, how y'all doing? I'm back again with another interview. Um, Again, introduce yourself.
My name is Xavier. And I'm homeless.
How did you become homeless? What happened?
I went through some issues, in like everyday life, and I think to myself like every day, what can I do to better myself? And it's working, but it's not working. I was drug dealing. It didn't work out as long, so I stopped drug dealing. Finally quit drugs, but now I'm stuck and homeless. I don't know what to do right now. But, just my mind runs every day. It's just.
How long were you drug dealing for?
I only drug dealing for like 1 year.
Was it fast money?
It was fast, but it got too open. Started dealing with like different people, and it didn't seem right.
You always looking over your shoulder?
Yeah.
So what would you say to kids nowadays that wants to be in that lifestyle?
Not to be in that lifestyle. Listen to your parents. Stay in school. If you do drugs, you do drugs. But at the same time, don't do drugs. But you're gonna do it regardless. But at the same time, just listen.
And don't sell either. Did you ever end up in prison, in jail?
Nah.
So
I was like juvenile and county. That was it. But
so you don't have no records now?
No, no records.
Has it been tough out here with people have anybody try to help you out before?
Yeah, people come around,
Have everybody try to put you in a hotel or try to get you a job or anything?
Jobs, but at the same time, it was hard to get one. Certain regions. People got their own life going on, so like it's kind of difficult to actually like go out there and like actually get a job. People actually come around and helping you out because people got their own issues or personal life.
I mean, what would be the hard thing for you to get a job out here?
Experiences. It's like identification reasonings. All right, like I don't have my identification, so
that's tough.
Reason.
Okay.
That's another reason. But I can always go and get it. But at the same time, there's a lot of missings. You can't really get to.
You don't have your birth certificate or anything?
No, I don't have none of that.
Do you have any family members around here?
Not really.
Where your families at? You have any families around in another state?
They're like different towns, different states.
Have you ever tried to call them to link up?
I've lost contact. That's because at the same time that what I needed to do, I had different things that I needed to also do. So my mind, so much can run through your head. But at the same time, you can't just do everything yourself. That's another thing I learned about drug dealing. Like you gotta stop at some point and let your mind clear up.
Okay. So how is it just staying out in the streets? Or what is it like, especially at nighttime?
I'll go and say one thing about the streets. It's comfortable.
It's comfortable.
But there's nothing going on for you but like just the mind of your body is just moving. That's it.
Okay. What are you trying to do to get yourself out?
On the real, I have no mind to it, but there's a possibility of me doing it. I guess you could say lazy, but at the same time, there's a way. I have a way. Just gotta keep moving strong, man.
So what do you think is gonna give you that motivation to not being so-called lazy and get going?
Like they say, it takes two, right? But it takes more of yourself. So it's like that day is coming up. It's just there's a lot going on right now. And I started understanding a lot of people that came towards me about things. It's just everybody's busy right now. Just wait. But it's coming.
How old are you?
26.
You have any kids?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so do you ever look over your shoulder with the other people, the other homeless people? Any issues, any troubles?
All I see is what they do in their life. That's the only thing I see. I don't really see what they're trying to do. I don't really see what they're about. I really don't see anything at all. It's just they're there.
They don't bother you?
Nah.
You guys get along, or?
There's a talk every once in a while, but it's an everyday thing.
Have you ever been to any of the shelters to try to get some help?
That's another thing about possibilities. Since that coronavirus came around, it stopped a lot of things and a lot of people, and there's just moving.
Right.
It's not you.
Right.
There's something stopping everybody from doing what they're doing, but at the same time, you're not wanting to do nothing. So it's a lot of frustration and
Right.
dependence and want to be independent, but at the same time there's a hand for you, but at the same time there's not a hand for you, and it's a lot going on.
Before the COVID, did the shelter or does the shelter try to help homeless people?
Oh yeah,
Get
they're
back on
there
the feet?
full time. They're there full time.
They actually try to help
Yes.
and get back on the feet and all that?
Yes.
Okay. So that's a good thing. What else? How do you prevent yourself from becoming an alcoholic? Because I know it can be depressing. How do you prevent yourself from drinking or becoming an alcoholic?
Well,
or do you drink, by the way?
I quit alcohol.
Okay. So how do you prevent yourself from not drinking with all the stress factors that's in your life?
I smoke cigarettes.
That's enough for you?
Yeah, but like there's a time when you don't have nothing to smoke, and then there's that sense that gets you like you know you need to do something that you need to be doing, right? But it's not talking about habits. It's talking about something that you actually need to do, something more healthy. But it's just at the same time, it's a lot of stress. You gotta get over that stress, but you can't get over the stress because you're too busy being stressed out.
Right. So what is the hardest time or hardest month of the year of you being on the streets? When do you ever find yourself at a certain time frame or certain month that you're depressed or?
I wouldn't really say depressed, like after getting over with the time when I had, I wouldn't even say depressed anymore. I'm more like overwhelmed being with joy.
Okay. How do you deal with all that stress factors?
Just keep pushing yourself. No matter how hard it hurts, just keep pushing yourself. But at the same time, they might not understand when you say push yourself, like you should be doing this, you should be doing that, instead of talking about it. But at the same time, you're actually doing it. It takes time. Like your body can only do so much as your mind be thinking, as your mind not thinking, as you're doing things. It's a big old cycle. It's an uncycle. It's a different type of wound of your own life.
Okay. All right, Xavier, I just want to thank you for the interview. Hopefully, next time I see you, hopefully things will be getting better.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. Appreciate it.